there! Welcome to the next video in my fish extender gift idea series. This video is going to be about making macrame bracelets. Inexpensive, really fun, and super cute. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is 0.5mm Chinese knotting cord. I got these off of tanglesandknots.com. This is some painter's tape. You're also going to need a charm of some sort. These I got off of aliexpress. They're really cute. You're going to need either a measuring tape or a ruler, whatever's at your disposal. Also, you're going to need a candle or some flame source like a lighter, but the candle just works easier because it stays lit for you. Next thing you're going to need are some scissors. You're going to need a lighter or a candle lighter. I forget what they call these things. Anyway, last but not least, something to watch while you're making these, or at least listen to. I've been loving The Paradise on Netflix. It's a BBC show. Super recommend it. It's awesome. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is measure out 12 inches. Whether it's with your ruler or your measuring tape, you need 12 inches, and we're going to go ahead and pull out some knotting cord. You're going to need one piece that is exactly 12 inches long. Then you're going to go ahead and go back and you're going to need two pieces that are 24 inches long. So I'm just measuring out 24 inches there, doubling it up and clipping it. You're also going to need two pieces that are 36 inches long. So you'll see there's 1, 2, 3, fold it over, cut it with the scissors, two pieces that are 36 inches long. This is definitely a little bit more than you need, but I'd rather give myself a little bit more than run short. Alright, you're going to take your charm. Mine have these teeny tiny little holes here, so you're going to fold over that first 24-inch piece of knotting cord and tuck it through. You're going to pull through the halfway mark, make a loop, and then pull the tails through the loop and give it a nice sharp tug. This knot probably has a special name, but I don't know what it is. I want to say it's called a swallow's tail knot, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's true. But you're going to feed it through and then pull it through again. Then you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, and for the sake of time, I just did that off camera. Alright, so go ahead and tape down your charm. You can start on either end, it doesn't matter, and you're going to grab one of those 36-inch pieces of knotting cord. You're going to find the middle of that and place it under the two tails that you had previously pulled through your little charm loop there. Alright, so you're going to take that left-hand side and place it over the two tails, but then you're going to place it under that cord on the right-hand side. That right-hand cord is going to go under the tails and up through the loop on the left-hand side. You're going to pull that nice and snug, really tight together, and then slide it all the way up to the charm. Alright, then the second half of this, you're going to take that left cord, put it under your tails. You're going to take your right cord, put it under the left one, then you're going to feed it down through the loop on the left-hand side. Does that make sense? I think it makes more sense if you just kind of follow what I'm doing in the video, but I'm going to show you again here. Alright, so left hand goes over, the right hand goes under, pull and slide it up to the top, right? So this is a little bit sped up here, but you get the idea of what we're doing. Alright, let's bring it in a little bit closer. So you'll see the left hand goes under, the right stays under, goes over and through. It seems complicated, but once you start doing it, it becomes a lot easier. So left cord is over the top, right cord comes underneath, and you pull and you slide. And you keep on going and you keep on going. Now I just kind of eyeball for length how much I need. It's not an exact science. This bracelet I want to make to fit an adult, so like kind of a larger sized wrist, so I'm going to go a little ways down. You're going to keep doing those cords, and once you feel like you have enough space, you're going to take it out of the tape, flip it over, and then you're going to make a double knot, but you want to make a square knot, so you're going to do it one way, and then you're going to wrap them around and do it the opposite way, so that way the knot doesn't slide out. We're going to melt the ends of these a little bit later on, so you really don't have to worry about it coming untied, and it's knotting cord, so it's meant to stay together. Alright, once that's done, we're going to go and we are going to continue our macrame on the other side. Same thing, take your 36-inch piece of knotting cord, find the center of it, and place it under the tails that you've already affixed to your charm. Same process, we're going to continue on through. Now, these bracelets are pretty easy. That's why I like to have a show playing in the background, because I kind of just stop paying attention to what I'm doing and just keep knotting, 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 and knotting, knotting, knotting. Just keep alternating whether you're going over, under, and keep going and going until you find the length that you're looking for. Now, I like taping mine to the table, but you can also use a clipboard. They even make little macrame boards that you can buy, but it's easy enough for me just to tape it to my table. Alright, once I've gotten the length that I'm looking for, I am just going to go ahead and knot. That looks about right. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that square knot again at the very end to make sure that my my left and right knots at the top there don't come undone. This is probably the trickiest part of making the bracelets, and that's doing the slide that is going to keep these two ends together. So you're going to take your tails and wrap them together, and then you're going to take that 12-inch piece of knotting cord, and you're going to continue to do the macrame knots like you did earlier. The first one is honestly the trickiest part because you want to try to keep it centered as much as possible, and you don't want to pull it too tight, otherwise your slide won't move and you won't be able to adjust your bracelet. So you're going to do this a couple times, not too many, just enough to keep it secure and give yourself a nice, little slide piece there. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and finish off that knot the same way we finished off the other one, just by doing the just a regular old knot for the underneath there. Alright, once that's done, you're going to go ahead and trim those tails as well too. And then the last thing we need to do, well, second to last thing we need to do, is take those leftover tails and knot the ends. This way the slide doesn't completely come off. All you're going to do is just a simple little loop-de knot right there. You're going to just give it a little bit of length so that way you can slide the bracelet over your wrist, but you don't really need too much space. Once that's all done, you're going to trim off the excess, and then we're going to melt those ends so they don't fray. This part is, obviously we want an adult here doing this, or under adult supervision, because it is an open flame and you can get burned. So just be careful when you do this step. So we're going to light our candle, and then we're going to bring our bracelet in. So I'm going to start with those little ends, and you don't even need to stick them in the flame. You just kind of get them close and you'll see that they start to melt. You don't want them to catch on fire because otherwise they'll turn black and like crispy and plasticky, and nobody wants that. The other thing that we want to do is grab our knots that we have done on the other part of the bracelet and bring the knot itself close so that way that doesn't come undone either. You can also use E6000 glue here, but the candle works fine. Alright, and we're all done, and this is the bracelet. Each bracelet takes me maybe like 20 minutes total to make. It's really fun, it's really easy. You can put whatever charm you want on here. I like the Mickey head just because I think it's perfect for what we're looking for. And that's it, guys! I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye, everyone! Memento from the really great times you had on board. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone!